What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to another Wario Land 3. This is, again, another filler thing because Amber's not available at the moment. Also, I'm dealing with tech support for MailChimp. So, I will be off and on because they're wasting my time, so I'm going to waste their time. That's how this works. But anyway, let's jump into this. Yeah, I'm aware of what time the Zelda stream starts. Okay, what are we doing? We did, there were snakes, there was Frozen Lake. Which games do the day-night cycle better? I have no idea. Unsure. That's not it. So we need to go to the Fridgid Sea. There we go. Fridgid Sea. Hey, VG Shine. Yeah, I'm very angry, so I wouldn't bring up the newsletter. But I mean, it's gonna wreck all the Zelda streams today. Like, the Zelda streams we're counting on to get an audience, and we have a lot of people that come off just through the newsletter because YouTube doesn't notify them. 0.04% is not that many people out of 500,000. You better have good news, pal. The footer? What is the footer? What are you talking about? The copyright section? Unbelievable. Gotta be more specific. Doesn't tell me anything. Where you have the unsub link's address and contact info. I don't even use it! Wasted 45 minutes of my time, pal. Alright, so what am I doing here? Oh, okay, there we go. So the silver key's here. Because of something that's not even a part of my newsletter, that's why you didn't send it out? Ho 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 ho! Oh, you're dead. That was a no-good punker. I don't know how to fix that. You just need to remove the block. Just like any other block. Fine! I'm sorry, but we can't send this out. Just send it! I don't want excuses. Flip the switch on your side, you... Yes! Well, what do I pay you for? Thank you! Alright, fine. After 45 minutes of my day wasted with that company, the newsletter is finally on its way because of an error on their end that it took them 45 minutes to figure out. We should be fine now. The problem was them the entire time. But they had to blame us, bringing Amber almost to the point of tears, saying that the problem was on our end and we needed to figure out what was wrong, when it was their problem this entire time. Oh my gosh, I wish somebody could pay me for my wasted time. 45 minutes! Huh? Wait, I can't jump on that? Alright. Don't you start now too, Zelda. Okay. No. Don't you do that to me now. Alright, at 4:30, those of you guys that are subscribed to the newsletter, check to make sure that it's sent out, okay? I know it's late, but I've been dealing with this all day, so... 45 minutes of tech support, and... hours trying to figure it out earlier today. So let me know if it hits your inboxes at 4:30, because then I'll know if they actually fixed it. Or not. OH, don't start with me. You know why you're not on Discord. You did something very wrong. Don't even test me today. Okay? But there was a reason why you're not allowed on Discord, which we're not going to discuss publicly, but you know the reason. Okay? So, don't. Newsletter's out. Thank you, J-Dog. That's at least something. Thank you, Dozenar. A spiked helmet. I know where you can stick it, Luke. Spiked helmet is... wasn't that weird frog or something like that? Not the desert ruins. The frog back in, where... was it the vast plains, or was it the peaceful village? I think it was the vast plains. How do you subscribe to the newsletter? Oh, I'm sorry, Naomi. I've been I've been having a very bad day today. The newsletter is on Kwingsletsplays.com. It's free, and it goes out every single day and tells you... Well, it's supposed to go out every single day. It goes out every single day and tells you what's happening on the channel, because the YouTube notifications only give notifications to a select few, and it's randomized. So, like, out of 500,000 people, like, maybe 1,000 people get notified by YouTube. And that's for selected videos. Our newsletter, which we pay for you guys, goes out, and Amber and I write it by hand every single day. Or, you know, we use the internet to write it, but we take about 30 minutes of our day to write the newsletter, and then send it out to the people that are subscribed to it. So... So we were in a big nasty clash with the newsletter company today, because they were refusing to send it out under, I don't even want to talk about it, but there was a lot of weird stuff. And then the funny thing was, it turns out that the fault, ladies and gentlemen, was with the newsletter company. It wasn't with Amber or myself or our content, like they claimed. They said we had spammy and misleading content. So the person who told us that on tech support was lying, because they didn't know what was going on. So, I don't like when people lie about me. It really ticks me off. Yeah, exactly. Alright, this is the wrong place. So let's go back to the map. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. I missed your comment. Let me scroll up and see what's going on. More cat. We're currently having a room switch, and one of our cats couldn't get in the litter box, so they went in the tub. Ooh. I don't know why I just read that out loud, but my condolences. Cats messing up tubs is nasty. Not fun. So the vast plain is wrong, so it has to be the peaceful village. Oh, the good news is at least my rage will subside by the time Zelda came out. So let me tell you what I did with Zelda. Pretty much Jackson and Brady assisted me with a map system. And that map system was useful because I was able to plan out all the shrines and other places that we're going to be visiting. So, last night during Amber's Arkham stream, I spent pretty much my entire night plotting out places to go in Lonaroo and other places. Okay, how do I use that spike helmet? That's nice of Brady and Jackson to help out. Yeah. We don't have any misleading content on the channel. YouTube's used that excuse before, too. They called us spammers, and they said that we had harmful content when they tried to erase our channel a couple years ago. Like I said, I don't know why YouTube doesn't like us. I don't know if it's because we're married. I don't know if it's because we're straight. I don't know if it's because we're Christian. I don't know. I don't care. I know other people that don't have to deal with YouTube the way we do. We only have like 2 nice people at Google that are on our corner, that thankfully they're higher-ups that we knew from other networks. So they know us. But all these randos that they bring off the street, they just don't like us. I don't know what it is, but YouTube's hiring process is wackos. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate that. So, the newsletter goes out every day, and it'll go directly to your inbox, like your email. And we do not share anybody's email addresses. It's all business related. The only thing that you guys get by email from us is that newsletter. We don't use it for anything else. We don't collect data. We don't do any of that stuff. It's just a way of notifying people about what's going on. That's it. That spiky helmet that we got, can somebody explain what it does? That's okay, Gio. You don't need to worry about it, buddy. I have a very nice contact at Google who transcends YouTube authorities. So whenever they try to pull shenanigans, that person, you know, as long as they're at Google, they help us out. So, and they've been at Google, thankfully, for about 7 years. I don't know why this frog isn't going down. BG Shine! Where am I supposed to go? You'll support this channel no matter what. Thank you, Timmy. I mean, that's not just today, Lee Ray. That's been forever. I mean, that goes... There's just... I don't want to get into it because it's a big rant. All you have to know, and all YouTube, like, randos have to know, is we actually have somebody at Google who's very high up, who's able to, when they do stupid shenanigans, like try to give us strikes or say our content is spammy, misleading, whatever, you know, because people flag our content all the time that don't like us. So we actually have somebody in our corner who helps out with that stuff. And thankfully that person is still at Google, so... And they're not planning on leaving anytime soon, so that's good. I need to look back to see if you're even in the right area. I don't think I am. I don't think I am in the right area. We got some type of weird helmet thing. Okay, I need to see what this does. All it does is break blocks? Oh, I thought it... Oh, okay. So, I mean, I just have the ability to break stuff with my head now. Like, you know, in a regular Mario game. So we're definitely in the wrong place. Okay. So we can break stuff with our heads. So we need to go someplace on the map, because this is basically like Castlevania, more or less, right? So we have to go through, and we have to find, a path that only we can go up by breaking blocks with our head. Okay, thank you, VG. Alright, so W1 and W4. Got it. Oh my gosh. No, today, besides the whole newsletter thing, Amber and I were stressed about, because taxes. Like, she was freaking out because we couldn't afford to send priority, like our big tax thing. So she's freaking out and kind of getting annoyed with me because, you know, we just sent it regular mail. So I had to go to the UPS store and we had to print out a copy of the bank check along with, you know, that we were sending it. And then I had to email our tax representative and tell them we sent it out, so that they'd have a record that we sent it out the day it was, because Amber she gets very stressed about things. So, I mean, that was a lot of runaround. Then we went to the computer repair place. I'm not going to be talking about this on Zelda, because Zelda's more chill. But we went to the computer repair place, and the lady there just refused to touch our laptop. And was telling me, the one lady on the phone told me it was only going to be like maybe $200 to repair the thing, and they think they can salvage the D drive, which, that's excellent news. We need the D drive. D drive has all our Photoshop files. It's got our own upcoming t-shirt designs that we've been working on with an artist. It's got the banner for the channel. It's got a ton of stuff, right? It's important. But the lady was hesitant to touch our laptop because she's like, you know, your laptop's not very clean. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to touch this. It's like, it's a little bit of dust. And she's like, yeah, can you wipe this down for me? And it's like, you want me to use rubbing alcohol on a computer that's plugged in? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to touch this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. It's like, just unplug the laptop first because, oh man. So that happened today. And then they took my laptop, and it's like, okay, well, that's great. But Amber's just like, if they manage to fix the laptop, I never want to come back here ever again. It's like, I agree, because the customer service here is garbage. The lady was, like, just giving us a runaround, you know. It just, ugh. It was annoying. So that happened today. The tax stuff wasn't too bad. The bank stuff was a pain because, like, I only have one form of ID currently because, like, I haven't been able to go to the DMV or spend a lot of time getting, like, a better photo ID. So I have my passport, my US passport, which is still good for, like, a couple more years or whatever. And, the bank thought Amber and I were trying to do something shady because we're taking out a lot of money to, you know, do taxes. Because literally the check says for the US Treasury, which is the IRS. And they had, there was at least 3 bank people that came over and talked to us because they were like, yeah, this doesn't, even though you gave us, you know, your photo ID, you gave us your insurance card, and you gave us proof of your mailing address. Yeah, we just, you know, we're not, something about this is very, you know, they're just looking at us like we're criminals or something. I'm just like, can today get any worse? And then after treating Amber to a smoothie, we came home and the whole, like, newsletter thing wasn't resolved. So then she went to bed because she knew I was getting angry. And Amber doesn't like it when I get mad, so, you know, she hightailed it out of here. And then before, the reason why I didn't start this stream is because I was dealing with a lot with the newsletter. And thankfully, at least the newsletter is out. People are saying they got it now. So, hooray. That's good. So that means I can start to wind down a little bit because, like, you know, I get angry justifiably when things, you know, hit the fan, so to speak. And it takes me a while to calm down. But it takes a lot to get me angry, like the crummy customer service at the laptop store or laptop repair place, the wild suspicions with the bank teller, which, you know, usually you just go in the bank, it takes 5 minutes. We were there for almost 30 minutes, waiting to get the money to pay for the blood-sucking IRS company. So, that was that. The UPS store wasn't too bad, but by then we were both kind of wound pretty tight. So when we came home and we're just ready to relax, we're snuggling a little bit. She's getting ready to take a nap. I'm getting ready to start the stream. I made the Disney thumbnail for her, and I did all that other stuff. You know, I forgot about the newsletter, so I was like, I was going to take care of the newsletter. You go to sleep. Because, you know, I was having problems with it this morning. And then when it didn't send, and I went boom a little bit. So... And rightly so. I mean, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things today that made me go boom. And it was a light boom. I mean, I've gone nuclear before. So it was the straw that broke the camel's back, but not to the point that I was, like, yelling at the tech person. Too much. But I'm better now, so. I am one of those people that, when I get angry, I go off, and then I go down. Like, my anger doesn't continue to build and build and build and build. I have what's known as a healthy release of anger. Crap, I went the wrong way. That's wrong. So we gotta go back. That's wrong. Let's try going up and leaving this place, because I believe I got a key to do something. But I don't know what that key is for. We'll figure it out. And let me know if you guys are hearing echoes. I think the TV is very loud. Oh, I see. So I was supposed to be hit by that guy and then somehow get up there. I think. I think that's it. Yeah. You're gonna get timed out for what reason? Okay, this dude needs to hit me. Come on. Come on. Turn around. Turn around. That's a good boy. Come on. Thank you. Oh, I can't get in there. Do I need to break that? That's just a gold coin. Out of my way, dude. What? Seriously? What? You're hearing a little echo? Okay, that means the TV's too loud. Thank you! We'll take care of that. I don't need the TV that loud, because I can hear. Who knew hammer-wielding robots could be that hurtful? Yeah, I know, right? Rock on, your newsletter's out. Now I know why they call the company MailChimp, because a bunch of monkeys run it. Not very intelligent chimps either. Makes sense. You didn't even know they made Wario games? Yeah, they made a bunch of Wario games, and they still do every once in a while. And just because people are, like, you know, so careful about what they say, I know that you guys aren't this stupid, but I'm referring to the actual animal monkey. Like, you know, chimps and orangutans, like actual animals. But I mean, you know, hopefully people aren't that dumb. There might be some, but I like to think that my audience is the cream of the crop of intelligence, so. Dun, 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 dun. Come on! I need you to get out of my way, please. Wait, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. Oh! Okay! Wait, no. No, this is still not right. I mean, it's great and everything, but that's not correct. Unless I can use my head to break stuff now. So anyway, people asking about this Wario game. This Wario game is kind of like Castlevania. It is a Metroidvania experience where Wario, in his infinite wisdom, is trying to collect these weird music box thingies that will summon a genie or something, and then as his payment, the genie guy will allow Wario to keep whatever money he makes. And that's why Wario's in this. He's like, oh yeah, I make money! You know? And that's the whole point of the game. But what they do differently is, this game has no death. It is a game that requires the player to revisit areas over and over and over and over again, because every time you come back to an area after accomplishing something, the stage changes. Like, something about it changes. And then you have to go through again, and you're like, oh, okay, you know, I need to do this, and I need to do that. But, like, right here, I just got stabbed by that little blue guy. Notice how I have no health bar. I've got nothing. So, does it show me? I need green and blue. So I already have opened silver and red, so that's not helpful at all, currently. Ow. Out of my way, blue guy. Blue man group, go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Can someone direct Luke to my comment, please? I shall look, VG. I wasn't looking at the chat. Sorry about that. I'm trying to save you time, Luke, because Lord knows enough of your time was already wasted today. You were very nice, VG. So, two things. This treasure can only be got at night. So you need to exit and come back to get it. Also, this treasure is optional, so you might just want to go to World 4 instead. Sounds good to me. Sorry I missed your comment, man. When I talk extensively about stuff, I don't tend to pay attention to the chat very much. Amber's better at looking at the chat than I am. Like, much better. Amber is a nicer person than I am. I don't try to ignore people. You could chalk it up to ADD, or you could just whatever. But I just, like, when I get off into either tangents or I'm describing something, doing something informational-based, you know, doing like a live walkthrough or something, I scarcely look at the chat. If Amber wasn't here, then most likely I would just, like, every once in a while just randomly be like, hey chat, or hello so-and-so that I see come in, or if somebody subscribes, I get an alert down there, I get a super chat, I get an alert. Little Skeletor pops up and reminds me to pay attention to things. So, I don't know, I get off in my own little world, so to speak. Because before I was a streamer, I was a YouTuber, and, you know, I've been a streamer now for 4 years. But I've never been able to get out of that YouTuber mentality, you know what I mean? It's just kind of there. I don't think it'll ever go away, actually. Ooh! Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. So I need to find something to smash my head with. Ooh, a coin! Fun! Excuse me. Going down the ladder. Huh? There's a silver frog here. There's a silver frog here, and I don't know what he's doing here. He's doing something. This is... I don't know. I was running around. Say rant. Tech support. How my day is. Why my day is bad. I don't know. Worst day ever. World War. Okay. Okay, Wario just fell asleep on me. He just fell. No, no, I am not. You haven't been in traffic with me in New York City. I am a good person. I am a, we'll say, more or less professional person online, and I am a very quiet person offline. But when I get riled up, I get riled up. Usually in New York City traffic. Remember when you first played Arkham City and City? Oh, you remember! I remember when you first played Arkham City. Arkham Knight and City. Yeah! Those are fun. I feel better than earlier? Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, you know, things have subsided. Like, you know, stuff got resolved. If things hadn't got resolved, I'd probably have a hard time not bringing stuff up. So I need a red key. Alright, so we don't waste VG's time. Where are we going, VG? I gotta work off these pounds again. Wario, work off the weight. Whoa! Come on! Oh, wow, I'm not going down. Okay, there we go. A little Wario Atkins there. I need to go someplace that involves me not being here. I do rage at games. That is true. My gamer rage happens when I've been stuck somewhere for about 30 minutes or so. Like, if I'm fighting a boss on a Dark Souls stream, or somewhere that I just can't get out of, you can see that the layers start to come off a little bit. Like the calm persona disappears, like the streamer, and then the gamer surfaces. I can't help that, because I've been gaming since 1986. So, depends on the situation, but yes, I will sometimes let that gamer flag go, depending on what's going on. Like, you know, all depends on the situation, though. Like, I am more so than just a streamer. I am a gamer. And I am a gamer that does have gamer rage to a point. It depends on the situation. It depends on what I'm doing, how long I've been doing it, and, like, what's expected of me. You know. But I guess that just makes me human, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a gamer, so That's what I've always been. I like games, I enjoy them. I got turned into a soccer ball by a giant rabbit. That makes a lot of sense. Let me guess, I have to kick the rabbit into the goal? What do I have to do to the rabbit? Right. I don't have to get him past the goalie, do I? That goalie's a wall. Huh. This is the boss that I hated the most. Can't pick it up, the ball, even the power-up. I broke a GameCube controller in Rage. I have too. I broke a GameCube controller on a little game called Eternal Darkness. Basically what happened in that game was there was a sequence where the game said that I lost all my data. Now, for full context, that game is a psychological mind trip. So the developers, in their infinite wisdom, told the game to trick me into thinking that I lost all my save data. And it was the character in the game was flipping out. Like, you know. And basically, it was a developer thing. It wasn't real. But, you know, I didn't know at the time, and I threw down my, my controller in a fit of rage, and it broke. Also, I scratched the wood floor, so my mom gave me an earful, and I had to, you know, get the floor wax, or whatever it's called. I don't know, floor varnish. It was a wooden floor. I scratched it. But, you know, I had never seen a game do that before, where it tricks the player, because it had never been done before. Like, on GameFAQs and stuff like that back in the day, there was a list of how many psychological things can happen to the player when you're playing that game. And at the time, it did not list that the game would say that it erased your save data. And it looked like it was a real GameCube error that popped up. So, yeah, I went kind of ballistic because I was pretty far in the game. I was almost done with the game. And then error popped up, and, well, I went off. And my red GameCube controller did not survive. It was in... You could see the computer boards that had the controller intact. And, like I said, I damaged the wood floor, I got in trouble. My mom made me clean it up, and then I had to talk to my dad when he came home. And, you know, I was a teenager living there. Teenager/college student, so... You know, it's not like... Oh, wow, finally got one goal. It was a big no-no for that to happen, because you know what parents say, you know, if you're gonna cause destruction in my house, then you better move out. That type of argument can happen, so... You know, I got really lucky. So, you know, but... Sometimes accidents like that happen when you're a gamer. Alright, that's 2. But I mean, this rabbit isn't driving me crazy. He's a little annoying. But, you know, you just have to get him past the annoying turtle. Okay, that didn't work. I don't think he transforms back into a rabbit unless he gets thrown, so... We just pounce on his head. The annoying thing about this is the time... The time involved it takes to get the goal. Bye-bye, rabbit! Yatta! Is that gonna turn into a key or what? What's going on? What's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Wait, I don't have a key for this. Oh my gosh, no! 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 Darn it! Oh, crap. Well, we beat the rabbit, but we don't have the red key. So, guess what that means? That's not good. The good news is you got rid of the boss. So just find that key. Oh, okay, good. The boss doesn't respawn. Excellent. All right, let's go find the key then. Already in a better mood. Look at that. Where's Amber? She's sleeping. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Can you turn me into a zombie over this way? Thank you. Womp. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go down this way. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. We got this flame dude. Okay. There's a doorway there. Right. No, darn you. Okay, so. Alright, that dude's toast. Literally. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I got you, Wario. I understand. I understand what you're doing. More or less. Yoink. Who is your favorite Jedi other than yourself? It was Luke Skywalker for the longest time. I would probably say now Obi-Wan. Because Luke was done dirty. Hey VG, where's the key at, yo? Am I anywhere near the key? The red key? I know, thank you, Zach. I'm gonna end up moving the stream to 5:45. So, I mean, it's not gonna start at 5:30. Just got a YouTube reminder for Zelda in 30 minutes, but still no notification for this stream. Ha! Isn't that funny? I've actually, I spoke to YouTube in New York City a couple years ago when they released the notification system, and I was just like, I honestly want to know why the notification system, when you had a subscribe feature for almost a decade that worked flawlessly, no problems, and then you made this notification system that's buggy at best and hardly ever works. And, like, your subscribers, because even back then, like, when they released the notification thing, like, we had about 50% less viewers on our live streams and our watching our uploads than when we had the subscribe feature. Like, just subscribe. And their reasoning at the time was pretty wacky, because they were like, well, we want people to be able to find other content on YouTube that they, you know, subscribe to the creator for. And it's like, wait, let me get this straight. You made the notification system so that people who actually like your content and subscribed for you, you can recommend other channels for them to watch other than the channel that they subscribe to? That's your reasoning for the notifications? And then they're like, well, they can hit all notifications to receive stuff about your video, but even then, we're not going to give all notifications to them. It's like, you people are insane! It's like, why would you go and basically wreck something that was working for so many years? It doesn't make any sense. Unless you're basically trying to sabotage creators. I said that to them when I was in the New York City office. I didn't hold back. I even said it. I said, it really looks like you're trying to harm your creators that made this platform for you. Because without the creators, you'd be nothing. Pretty much. And even now, they still have the notification system, which really doesn't work at all. Especially if your channel gets hacked. Your notifications get wrecked because they shut them off. And then they don't turn them back on. Really. They turn like a tiny majority of it on. It's like, that's not really going to help anything. It would be nice if they go back to the old ways, but they never will. Because they want you guys to watch other channels than just the ones that you actually like. Because that's how they make their money. Is by having, like, channels get recommended and you go watch them. And then you lose interest on the channel that you originally subscribed to and you liked because they showed you other channels that they want you to watch. Whereas before it was like, hey, I like this person, I'm going to subscribe to them because I want to get their content. And then YouTube was like, nah, we don't want to do that. You could see how it's stupid logic. Does not make sense. But a lot of people at YouTube who work there are morons, so I guess it makes sense to them. I don't know. But the thing that I wish years ago is that, you know, we started a newsletter before 2021. Because the newsletter would be very big by now. It's only got about like 2,000 to 3,000 people on it. And you don't see all those people on the live streams. Those people show up like after something's archived or all kinds of weird times of day. Usually we send out the newsletter at like 10 in the morning, and that'll go out worldwide to whenever people have, you know, their availability or whatever. So they're the reasons why a lot of streams get pushed to over 1,000 or 2,000 views after they're archived. So, and of course you guys that are, you know, watch the stream and then you watch it archived, you help as well. But that's why you don't see, like, a vast majority of people on the live streams other than about 150 to maybe, like, I don't know, 200 people for lucky. It's because the rest of them are watching, like, usually a stream that went up or whatever content they enjoy. That's what they do. And I've talked to a lot of people to confirm this, so. I don't want to be turned into a zombie because I need to get over you. And I have to go over this way to get back to where the rabbit is. So that I can get to the... Ow. I think I messed up. I think I had to keep jumping. Have to keep jumping? Yeah. Nope. Oh, come off it. Okay, so the head comes back. They're saying the chat rate is 1. The average view duration is 30 seconds. And the current viewers are 2. Isn't that lovely? I think that's nice. Ah, it's fine. I'll just threaten them with that Google rep. They don't like when they get audited. It's probably somebody new at YouTube just screwing around. Let's see. We got a music box. Where to now? I don't like myself as a Jedi anymore? When was I ever a Jedi? Oh, you mean because of Luke Skywalker? I used to love Luke. They ruined him. What? He's not the same Luke Skywalker I grew up with and admired and, you know, thought was a really awesome character. Even Mark Hamill doesn't like Luke Skywalker anymore. He might like his Luke that he did during the original trilogy, but I don't know how he feels about his character overall because they ruined it. He had... Mark Hamill used to actually read the books on tape for Star Wars. Like, the Star Wars novels, like Heir to the Empire and all this other stuff were turned into books on tape because people used to travel in cars to go on vacation. So books on tape were a very big thing in the 90s. Mark Hamill narrated like 4 or 5 like extended novels where he did his Harrison Ford impression and all this other stuff. So I mean, he was familiar with what happened to his character after the Star Wars movies. So I mean, he couldn't have been very happy with what happened to his character. It was character assassination. I now get your newsletter? Awesome! Thank you! Yeah, the YouTube cut the stream, OH. I was airing some dirty laundry of theirs, and they were trying to censor me to my audience, so they cut the feed for about, I don't know, a minute or two until I stopped talking about it. Oh, I know nobody lives forever, but you have to remember that these fictional characters are supposed to be immortal. So when somebody comes and wrecks them, it sucks. Because, you know, the Luke Skywalker I admire did a lot of amazing things. He was a family man, had a wife and kids, fought in several different, like, uprisings, had a very well, I wouldn't say peaceful life. His wife was murdered by basically a Kylo Ren-like character. And then, you know, eventually he ended up being one of the last Force ghosts for the Skywalker family well into the future when a Skywalker-turned smuggler was not paying attention to the Force and hated the Force hundreds and hundreds of years after Luke had died. I think it was several hundred years. Hey, VG Shine, where am I going? To N4. N4, N4, N4. Where's N4? Is N4 back this way? N4. N4. Dun, 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 dun. Where to? 52 minutes. Off to N4. Whoa, that chest is randomly... Wait, have I been here before? This looks new. Wait. Wait, what is this place? I don't recognize this place. They might have changed the level layout again, which is cool. Dun 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 dun. Whoop. Alrighty. And boom. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of neat. Oh, there's a crazy sun down there. That's probably bad. Is this a new stage? I don't remember there being an N4. Well, I mean, obviously there's an N4 in the game, but I'm talking about from the previous streams, I don't remember there being an N4. Yoink. Oh, that hurt. Ouch. Okay, let's go back and get that treasure chest. I probably have to swim back, don't I? No, I haven't eaten yet today, so if you guys heard that rumbling, I have not eaten at all today. So, excuse me. That actually hurt. Oops. Now I have to eat before the Zelda stream. Yeah, I do. I'm one of those people that I can't eat until I get my work done, or until I have time to eat, because then I don't have enough time to get the stuff done that I need to. And Amber's the opposite of me. Amber won't do stuff until she eats. Or rests, or whatever. We're two different people. I can't quote-unquote relax until I'm done with my job, so... Yeah, I mean, you could hear how loud that stomach growl was. That was crazy. The thing that I don't like about it is how much it hurt after the growl happened. It would be one thing if, like, an anime where your stomach actually growls. But that basically I can tell you, like, a doctor told me before, because I used to have problems not eating. Not that I was anorexic or anything, I just... I got hospitalized early on in our YouTube career. Because, like, I was making too much content. This was before the live streaming, and I just forgot to eat. Like, I'd be up writing Batman lore, I'd be doing other stuff, so... In 2013, 2014, I was hospitalized, and I was put on an IV and other things because, like, I was malnutritioned or whatever. Because I just, I guess I thought that I could keep going without doing the basic necessities. Nowadays, I'm much better with that, even though I stream, like, 6 or 8 hours a day. I do, have time to usually eat between streams or, I get to bed at a decent hour now. I'm not staying up all hours in the night anymore. I usually go to bed around 3 in the morning now. Before, I used to be up until about 7, 8 in the morning every day. Up until a year ago, I definitely kept that late night thing. You learn from your mistakes. Yep. Also, you get older and your body says, stop that! So... I may have learned from my mistakes, but also, I can't get away with a lot anymore because I am older now. Much older. Older than I was. Riverbank again. 57 minutes. Yep, I am now. I hit the big, I hit that big number, in February, so I'm officially, yep. I'm getting old. I don't look it. I had a new doctor, like, this year, and they were like, you're how old? I said, what it says on my license. Yeah. And they're like, no, I don't believe it. It's like, it's true. It's true. That's what it says. Say whatever you want, but I love Disney Star Wars. Oof. We can't be friends. We can disagree, but I can't be friends with a Disney Star Wars. I just hate it so much. I will never like it. I don't like Mary Sue Ray. I thought Kylo Ren was okay, but he was bargain bin Vader. He was basically, actually no, he was, he's basically like, what's his name? Jay Solo. And Rey is kind of like, his sister. I forget her name from the Star Wars Legends universe. The Solo twins. Because basically Disney wasn't clever, they just kind of did like a terrible, reimagining of the Star Wars novels with, instead of Luke's son being Ben Kenobi, they made Ben Kenobi the son of Han and Leia, which if you really think about it, Leia didn't really know Ben that well. To name her son Ben Solo, that was just stupid. It would make sense if Luke named his first son Ben, because Ben was like a father figure and a mentor to him, but Leia didn't know him all that well. Even in like the Obi-Wan show that they did later on, she still didn't know him that well. She knew him well enough, like an acquaintance at work, but not enough to name your kid after him. I mean, Disney Star Wars is just plagued with so many fallacies and problems that it's just like, it's very... What's the word I'm looking for? It's tiring. It tired me as a Star Wars fan. If it wasn't for the first season of The Mandalorian, I probably would have given up on Disney, or Star Wars in general, if it wasn't for the first and second season of The Mandalorian. That kind of made me a fan again a little bit, but all it did was just reignite my passion for classic Star Wars. And when I mean classic Star Wars, I mean the graphic novels and the novels, the video games, all stuff like that. I still despise Disney Star Wars, and I always will. It's just poorly made. They could get a better director and person involved with it, but they won't. And the crazy person they've hired for the Rey movie is just insane. It's one of those really angry women type, hates men, and most of her photography or filmography or whatever is basically making movies attacking men. So, I mean, the new Rey movie is just, if that's the person who's responsible for directing it, then the Rey movie is going to be like, wow. Because I don't trust people based on, you know, their credentials, their previous work. That always tends to bleed into their new work. And I wasn't wrong about Gotham Knights. I wasn't wrong about the Batwoman show. I'm pretty good at judging character when it comes to, you know, what people do and how they act, because it always bleeds into other aspects of their work. And so far, it's never let me down, because I'm always right. But, you know, if they actually hire people that love the source material and don't want to, you know, make films based on agenda, then they're good movies. Case in point, the Mario movie is a perfect example. Nintendo made sure that people who love the source material, people who were going to show respect to the characters, would make a banging product, and they did. The Mario movie is already set to make $800 million this week, and it still hasn't released in Japan, or parts of Asia, the Middle East, or the Philippines. And I believe, if memory serves correctly, it'll be in the Philippines in about 24 hours. So we're gonna, I mean, if I'm just doing estimates, I think that the Mario movie is gonna make probably $1.5 to $1.8 billion. Like, it is just a wake-up call to Hollywood to make better things and stop, like, you know, trying to finger wag your audience all the time. Whether or not Hollywood does it is, you know, something else. I doubt it. They're still trying to figure out why the Mario movie is successful when basically Nintendo and Illumination made a movie for everybody to enjoy, instead of, like, limiting their audience or attacking people. That's why it's successful. Mario is a much more bigger brand than Mickey Mouse is, too. Did you know that they did a study in 2000, the year 2000, between Mickey Mouse and Mario, and they showed Mickey Mouse and Mario to children all across the world, and Mario was more recognizable to people than Mickey Mouse. And that was back in the year 2000. So, since we're in the year 2023 now, just based on that original poll, I would guarantee that there is almost no one outside of, like, impoverished villages in the rainforest that don't know who Mario is. So, Nintendo is going to make boku dinero. And rightfully so. I think they deserve it. The movie was fun. There's a lot of, you know, room for them to grow for their film. So, yeah, I'm very proud of the movie, and when I get a chance to see it again, now that tax season is over, I'm going to take Amber to go see it again. We're going to go on a date to see that movie because I want to support the film. I like to support good content. And you can't go wrong than Mario. You know? I'm not going to see The Flash multiple times. I'll see The Flash once, regardless of how much I love Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. I just don't want to support it more than that. Even if it's the best movie ever, I'm not a huge fan of Ezra Miller, so there's that. Okay, so I can't get in there. I need something to stand on. Oh, wait. Is there another dude who can smack me around and make me fly? Can you make me fly, please? Thank you. I think I need to go this way now. So we're gonna jump up on this, jump up on this, jump up on this, and then I can go over this way? Or did I come from over here? I have to wait till my jumpy is gone. Jumpy, go away. Oof! And I can easily come back, okay. Now, was there a key over here? Was there anything of significance over here? No. So then, I have to go through that weird doorway that's up over this... Ow. Up over this way. Unless I can butt stomp this. No. No butt stomp. Ow. Nope. Alright, we're moving on. And running jump. There we go. Winning. Oh gosh. Wait a second. Hey VG, you said I was supposed to go here, right? I can't break these. We'll say that he broke the law and he had some accusations. But, like, the difference is, I would say that the Flash actor did more bad stuff than the Disney actor who was just, like, basically blacklisted in the industry. I mean, I don't know the whole story with this gentleman, but I mean, Ezra did a lot of bad stuff, but it seems like Ezra gets a pass for some reason, when I was in the mindset that he should have been fired a long time ago. And they should have just replaced Ezra with somebody else, especially if they're wiping the slate clean, so to speak. They could easily replace the actor midway through the movie or whatever. Because I don't believe that people who do bad things should be rewarded for that. Like, they need to, you know, basically repent and, you know, change things in their life so that they actually show that they're sorry, rather than just saying, I'm sorry. There needs to be, like, some type of accountability and all this other stuff. I know Hollywood doesn't live by those rules, but it seems like sometimes they just kind of rules for thee, but not for me type thing. Like, they select people that the rules apply to. And I just think that's absurd. If somebody does something bad, they definitely need to be punished and, you know, things like that. And it has nothing to do with fair. It has to do with what's right and what's correct. And it's just like, it just proves that double standards exist. You know what I mean? I think I'm totes lost. Ezra's getting help and seeing a therapist. So he says. But at the same time, you know, Warner Brothers wasn't going to give him the yeet because they spent so much money on The Flash and they canceled very profitable movies. Not the Batgirl movie, but they got rid of a lot of Scooby-Doo movies. And those Scooby-Doo movies were, you know, they sold very well, or would have sold well. For the most part, those, like, Scooby movies sell pretty well on not VHS, sorry, I'm too old. On DVD and Blu-ray and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. But they canceled a bunch of amazing Scooby-Doo movies, including a Justice League-style Scooby-Doo movie, where they brought back Clancy Brown. They brought back a famous Flash actor to reprise his role, and a bunch of other, like, important cast members. And they canceled the finished movie. It was ready to go. It was going to release on Halloween of 2022. Actually, no, it was going to release September of 2022. They had a Halloween movie, too, they axed. And a Christmas movie. And a Pup Named Scooby-Doo movie. It's like 8 Scooby-Doo projects that they canceled just to greenlight that terrible Velma show. Ugh. Scooby-Doo fans were not eating well the past 2 years. We've been... And I do consider myself a Scooby-Doo fan. I'm doing something wrong. This bothers me. We lost Scooby-Doo Haunted Halloween. We lost Scooby-Doo Meets Crypto, which was a Justice League movie. We lost A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, which was a reimagining of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. We lost a Scooby and Shaggy movie. And we lost one other project. It might have been a Scooby video game. There was at least 5 canceled projects. Last Jedi is garbage, I'm sorry. I will agree with you on The Force Awakens was fun, but I hate The Last Jedi. As does most Star Wars fans. I don't think we're gonna get to finish this. I think we're kind of, I can't quite see a way out of here. So I'm gonna have to bounce with that. And also we have Zelda starting up at 5:45. It is 5:30, so that gives me about 14 minutes to eat some cereal. And then I have to wake Amber up. So we're going to call it, and we're going to get Zelda set up. So I'm moving Zelda to, of course, 5:45. And thank you guys for hanging out for the filler. If you could migrate over to the Zelda stream, I'd really appreciate that. And we'll probably get back to more Wario stuff in the future. Have dinner first. I'm going to have a box of Cocoa Pebbles. Like, I'm hungry enough to eat the entire box. I'm probably going to have half the box. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, see you guys on the next stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Sorry we didn't get very far, but again, I was battling with the newsletter, and things did not go the way that I had planned today. We'll say plans changed more than I wanted them to. And sometimes when plans change, things just don't go the way that you want them to, unfortunately. But yeah, see you guys on Zelda in a little bit. Okay, I will check you guys in a little bit with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Episode 11, Lanaroo exploring and other stuff. Later.